we're not interested in pushing you so that we grow. We're interested in creating a culture, creating an environment, creating platforms that give you the best opportunity to grow. Real estate, as in many businesses, is an extraordinarily challenging business to build. And last night I started my first night of ground school. It's about a 3-month course covering all of the specifics about avionics and wind efficiency and that kind of thing. And last night as I'm sitting there in class, I recall that when I first got started in real estate, I had an instructor that said, it typically takes agents 5 to 7 years to build up enough momentum within their business for their business to now become sustainable. And what he meant by sustainable is that a good percentage, like over 50% of your business in 5 to 7 years comes from referrals and past clients, right? How many of you would way prefer working with referrals or past clients? Raise your hand. Why?
Because they already know, like, and trust you.
The relationship is almost instantaneously there, right? The challenge is the fact that very few people make it beyond 5 years. As a matter of fact, the statistics now is that over 85% of agents are out within their first 3 years. So it's all the more incumbent that we try to get that momentum as quickly as possible. When you're in an airplane, the airplane leaves the gate and it taxis to the runway. Once it's on the runway, the captain announces, we're cleared to take off. Then what happens? Gun it. Throttle full tilt, foot on the brakes, right? Until that engine creates enough momentum when they let off the brakes, and then the plane hurtles down the runway, and then about a third of the way down the runway, the pilot does what? Eases back on the throttle, right? No. Okay, but that's what most agents do. Most agents, just as they're starting to get momentum, they go, whew, thank God for those 3 closings. Boy, I am just exhausted. I mean, I just been going, and nobody explained to me how hard this was going to be. And I got to do branding, and videos, and blogs, and floor time, and learn to use my CRM, and watch boring videos about how to use my CRM. Like, nobody explained this to me, right? And so what do? They let off the throttle. Then they start feeling a little dejected as that last closing comes in and they realize they don't have anything in the pipeline. Oh crap, now I really gotta get after it, right? Here's the difference. When they started, they had a high level, it's called entrepreneurial spirit. They had a high level of excitement and energy and enthusiasm, right? How does that compare to after you've had your first 3 closings and you've sort of checked out for 3 or 4 weeks, and now you're gonna build the whole dadgum thing again? What's your energy, enthusiasm, excitement level at that point as compared to when you first got started? So look, it begins the downward spiral. And even more deadly, it creates a habit of roller coaster. I get a few going, I check out, I go into oh crap mode. When I'm in oh crap mode, I'm not nearly as effective with creating a relationship of trust with the consumers that I'm working with. And so my results are a lot less substantive than when I first started, and my passion, my enthusiasm, my excitement, and my energy levels were high. And it creates a death spiral. By 67% fail in their first year, and 87% now are failing within 3 years. So, look, we're not interested in pushing you so that we grow. We're interested in creating a culture, creating an environment, creating platforms that give you the best opportunity to grow. For those of you who are new, there's a saying amongst the vendors in our industry about Haven Real Estate Group, and as it relates to new real estate agents. If you can't make it at Haven, real estate isn't for you. Right? So again, look, I'm not saying that to pat myself on the shoulder. I'm saying that amongst us, we've created a culture where if you want to succeed, If you want to thrive in the real estate business, if you want to create a sustainable business for yourself, opportunity